for New York. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Brunson kicks to Kleba. Passes it to Porzingis. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Brunson against Garcia. Over in the corner, Randall. Here's Knox. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Portis is checked in. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Dallas. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And really an odd series between them a year ago, as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
You know, guys, so much can happen in the regular season with the ups and downs of the year, the travel, injuries, and all of that stuff. But they were just not at their best when they met.
Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Outside, Garcia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It seems like Gatorade has had a huge NBA star be the spokesman forever now. They announced that Junior will be the basketball rep for Gatorade heading forward.
Guys like Paul George and D. Wade, they've all worked with Gatorade. They feel that Junior can reach that kind of level of superstar status. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Knicks trailed by 5. To the inside. It's deflected and stolen by Cauley Stein. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Porzingis finds Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 5. Now here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Powell on the wing. No good that time. Great D that time from Portis. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Garcia. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Garcia against Curry. Garcia goes in. The Mavericks pull it in. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Burke dishes to Cauley Stein. Pass to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway against Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one uncaught. Dallas shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Good shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch. And New York, looking at who they've got, Barrett and Knox in at the forward positions. Mr. Clutch out there with Payton, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Burke, he's checked in for Doncic, and he can't hit the second.
And they can't let points get away at the line. When you're behind, you have to make the most of your opportunities.
Now, Kleba, he has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis trying to get free, and that one's good. Burke. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Garcia passes to Robinson. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Burke's got 6 points.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Garcia against Kleba. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And here's Garcia. 23 points for him the last game against Detroit.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway is checked in and stolen by Garcia. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And it goes down 2 points.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul. The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
Stolen by Brunson. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Payton. That one, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Burke has it in the corner. Kept alive. Porzingis. Robinson with the block.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Traps in the tray. Hardaway has got 12 in the game.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Brunson against Garcia. Here's Payton. Off target from three-point range. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Payton.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall's checked in for Elfrid Payton. That one goes in. That's now 22 points for Mr. Clutch.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Burke to pass to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Back to Burke. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Throws it up high. It's good. This game is all even.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. High post, Cauley-Stein. Randall brings the double team. Here's Burke. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now the Knicks with it. 13-5 run.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Kicks it to Cauley Stein. Here's Brunson. And that one is off. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. We've got Doncic. Powell is out there with Cauley-Stein. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's Curry in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And stolen by Burke. For the lead. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, well, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Cauley-Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
Cauley-Stein hits them both. Here's Cobb. He has 5. Outside, Garcia. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Ntilikina can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Outside Curry. Now the pass to Burke. Shot clock at 6. A 3-pointer, no good. New York trailing. Right side Garcia. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. Here's Burke. 8 points for him. Passes it to Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Garcia against Doncic. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Cauley Stein.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
For Dallas, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Knicks trail by 3. Cobb with it. 5 points in the game. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And another turnover here by New York.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Pass to Burke. Launches it. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way to the left side wing. Garcia passes to Portis. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 19 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Doncic against Garcia. That one down right in the face of Willie Cauley Stein.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Curry. Passes to Powell. Now Doncic defended by Portis. Shot clock at 2. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. They grab their own miss. Cauley Stein. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Burke. And a switcher also for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Taj Gibson. Outside, Garcia. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Powell. Back to Curry. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Garcia passes to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. That one uncountable. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here is Garcia. He has 35. Kleber with the rebound. With 2 seconds left, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Dallas, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Mr. Clutch out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And Kleber slams it in.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Mavericks leading by 11. And stolen by Garcia. For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Curry against Randall. It's good.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Curry, wide open, drills the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance. Doncic against Garcia. To end the run. Oh, what a dunk!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Porzingis finds Cauley Stein. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. They get it back. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Tipped away and stolen by Garcia. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Kleba. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in this game. And now in transition is Garcia. Here we go. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. No good on that one. Knicks trail by 18. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Garcia against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just... One shot.
And Neely Kina has a ton of potential, guys. A pass-first point guard with tremendous vision.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, need some help?
Huddle up! Nothing is going to get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. Let's get into some transition defense work. Coming!
rolling. One more. Started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, right here. Just like that. Let's go. Keep it going.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.